Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here talking to Chris Arning, past PR manager. Chris, tell me, what was one of the biggest achievements of your term as PR manager?
I suppose one of the biggest achievements is doing something that means that you are interviewing me now, Alan. Obviously, I made an impression. I think growing the LinkedIn following for the UK Toastmasters and UK and Ireland Toastmasters possibly was sort of a tangible achievement that I made during the course of my tenure, and that's since grown to over 12,500 followers.
12,500. How did you manage to do that?
Well, I mean, I can't take credit for all of that, but I think it was definitely down under the sort of under 9,000 when I took over, or 8,500 or something, and it went up over 10,000 in my tenure, and obviously the momentum's continued. I mean, I'd like to think that people take the PR and marketing of Toastmasters a bit more seriously to promote the Toastmasters brand.
We have 13,000 followers right now on LinkedIn, which is
Wow.
the most number that we have on any social media for Toastmasters District 91. And people keep asking, how did we manage to do that? Is it because it's LinkedIn that we have so many, or is it, can any club achieve that target?
I think any club can grow their social media following if they pay attention to what makes them great, what makes them unique, and they create content that's engaging and with some consistency, not only in terms of how frequently they post, but also in terms of what they talk about. And I think if they do that, they can grow their following and make Toastmasters more of a viable choice for more people, which is what we all want, I guess.
So any suggestions you have for clubs on making their LinkedIn profiles better?
Yes, I would say take some advice on your LinkedIn profile from a professional, maybe like Alan Paul.
I'm looking at the professional right now.
So take some advice on the aesthetics, the way it looks. Maybe choose a vibrant club meeting as your background. Then think about what makes your club unique, and then create a content plan, a series of content streams where you think about and separate out the different things you want to talk about. So it could be new member reactions to a new meeting. It could be interviewing guests, for example, when they come to their first meeting about how they felt about it. Could be celebrating club achievements. Could be your performance in the contests. What you do uniquely as a club. You know, different clubs have different things they do. Some clubs have best speaker, for example. Why do they have best speaker? Other clubs use the grammarian slot a lot because they believe in helping polish member language. Our club, Berkeley Square Speakers, we run a poetry workshop twice a year, which I run as a poet. And so I think it's about what makes you unique. You can talk about the location, the venue. There's so many things you can talk about, and I think you note all those things down. I think you want between 10 and 15 different things. And what that means is once you have that, you should never be short of things to say, because at any given day or week, there's something you can talk about in one of those categories.
All right, that's a lot of information. Thank you for that. Before we conclude, one last question. If you could be a PR manager again, would you do it?
I'm not going to say whether I would or not. I think that for me, Toastmasters really needs to think about their brand, and I think allocate more resources to thinking about the brand. And I think for me, the brand needs a lot of work. And what I know from my experience doing semiotics for brands, which is a niche, specialised aspect of understanding what do really brands mean, what do they stand for people, to people, for to people, and I know that without putting meaning into the brand, every marketing activity, all the marketing actions are going to be less effective. If you've got a strong brand, every marketing activity is more effective, and I think Toastmasters, the first thing it has to do is strengthen its brand. So that's what I would say on that.
All right, thank you.